So, guys, boys and girls, so alam naman natin itong scene na to. Alam natin itong scene na to. A single person could never. Para kung si anime characters pa rin akong maging background kan. Guys, the ASMR, yes, ASMR pala, sorry, ASMR ng ano na yon, ng part na yon is really cool and I love it. I really love it. Yung ASMR nung binibigay na yun, yung atomic, hindi mo siya makikita sa ibang anime. Hindi mo siya makikita sa anime. Doon pa lang sa part na yun. Doon pa lang sa part na yun. Sa tingin mo ba, mabibigay sa atin yun? Never, ever. Hindi yun mabibigay ng ibang anime, yung ganong ASMR na tunog na yun. Iba. And yeah, sumabog siya ng sobrang boom, gano'n ang sabog niya. So, anong anime ito? It is Eminence of the Shadow. Eminence of the Shadow. Guys, boys and girls, bakla, tomboy, butiki baboy. Tungkol sa mga Eminence of the Shadow. Okay. Eminence of the Shadow is a Kage no Jitsuru Shukashonari Shureisho na hindi ko maintindihan. It has an 8.71 sa live chart. So if you will read, Eminence of the Shadow is not a main character, not the last boss. Yes, he is like Batman. Yes, is he Batman? No, he is not Batman, but he is like Batman, okay? Got it, boys? He is Batman. He is like Batman, okay? Got it? So the one that who lurks in the shadows of the storyline and holds all the power, hiding his true abilities by acting like a side character. Yes, he has two characters, a side character as an NPC, and the other one is a person who hides on the shadow like a Batman na parang he doesn't give a fudge for justice. He just want to do everything that he wants, okay? This is the boy who longs to be a shadow broker, lives an obtrusive life as a side character, training to gain magic power until he's skilled in an accident and reincarnated into another world. Okay, he is reborn. Okay, he is reborn actually as Sid Kaganowi. The boy decides to enjoy himself in this other world with a made-up story about the Eminence of the Shadow. So he make a story about some diabolic something, and then it becomes true. He starts fooling around with secret maneuvers against evil cults that he born from his imagination. He just born it from imagination because of his parang yun niya, experience niya, knowledge about anime, mangas, anything or any entertainment medium dyan. And then he just make up a story and then it becomes true. It is not becomes true. Actually, it is kinda true na parang ganito yung nangyari. Pero hindi niya alam na nangyayari pala yung sinasabi niya. Hindi niya alam na totoo pala yung sinasabi niya. Even though he just in his mind of Sid, it is just in his perception na gawa-gawa lang na story. And alam niya is parang nakikisakay lang yung mga tao sa paligid niya. Hindi niya alam na totoo pala yung mga sinasabi niya. Okay? And he starts the girls he took as his subordinate on a whim began worshipping Sid as a shadow, and before he knows it, Sid has become a true eminence of the shadow. Before long, Sid, along with mysterious group Shadow Garden, will destroy the darkness in this world. This new world. So he wants to destroy the shadows, the shadow or the darkness in this new world. And it is a strong MCX, overwhelming Shunibyu X series comedy full of misunderstanding. Yes, it is like Eins Gold Sama, kinda Eins Gold Sama, kinda One Punch Man comedy style, and I love it. And you know it, I know it, everyone's know it, Eins Gold Sama. Yung parang may mga sinasabi din siya na parang misunderstand siya. Na parang point na parang inisip nila, oh, you're just genius, so genius, Eins Gold Sama, super genius, I love it, I love you. Ganon din siya, ganon din yung style niya, yung parang pagkakano sa kanya. And this is the picture, promotional picture of Eminence of the Shadow. We have two characters here of our main character Sid Kaganowi, the NPC side and the Batman style. Okay, And let's play some of the trailers. While we play it, we will be discussing the Eminence of the Shadow. What is it? How is it? And what are we going to do about it? Okay? So, guys. Let's think about it. Okay? It is a cringe. Yes, it is cringe. The protagonist just doing stuffs at his own satisfaction. He actually just does do not care about justice. He just disguise and do not want to receive any credit about anything. It is just for his own satisfaction. He is the edgelord of the edgelords. Edgelords of the edgelords. Maybe like an overlord, yes, something like that. He didn't even plan anything. It is just do whatever he wants. Na gusto niyang cinematic. It is just become something, and then he is nothing and then become a something. Yeah, he's the overpowered protagonist. That's the things that we get from the story. But the thing that we need to ask, ano ba ang end goal? Ano ba ang end goal ng anime nito? Ano ba ang dapat na isipin natin na main purpose ng anime na to? Sabihin nyo sa akin, guys. Please click me down below sa comment below. Ano ba sa tingin nyo main goal ng anime nito? Ano ba pinaka main end ng anime na to? Okay. Yun yung pinaka-importante kasi doon sa isang anime, sa isang medium. Ano nga ba ang gusto nitong parating sa atin? Ano ba ang gusto niyang sabihin sa atin? Diba? Guys, sabihin nyo sa akin, guys. Diba? Okay, first of all, just to give you a heads up, kung hindi nyo alam yung answer, first of all, just to give you a heads up lang din, si Sid si Sid, do not want to take credit in anything. Okay? Pagliligtas man yan or pag doing something good, he didn't care for anything. He didn't care for justice. He didn't care for someone. Okay? He didn't ever care about that. Okay? He didn't care. Literally, he didn't care. Kahit nga lumapit yung mga babae sa kanya, wala siyang pakialam. Okay? May gusto man sila o hindi, he doesn't care. Alam mo ang merong care lang sa kanya? Masunod lang yung script niya. Masunod lang yung cinematic scene na gusto niya. Yun yung gusto lang niya. He is super chad to the point na itong mga bagay-bagay na to na dapat makredit sa kanya, okay lang sa kanya na makredit sa iba. Okay lang na hindi makredit sa kanya. Okay? Ang gusto lang niya, literally, is just to become something na masunod lang yung script niya na sunod-sunod. Kung ano yung script na ano niya, di ba? Which is very cool for a protagonist. Sa tingin mo ba? Sa tingin mo, simple protagonist ba gagawin yon? Hindi siya katulad ni Goku, hindi siya katulad ni Naruto, ni Bleach, or ni One Piece, di ba? Na kung saan may main goal sila na maging Hokage, maging pinakamalakas, maging Bleach, di ba? Maging One Piece, di ba? Yun yung mga goal nila eh. Hindi siya katulad nun. Si Sid, anong goal niya? Magawa yung cinematic na gusto niya. Yun lang yun. Ang tanong kasi doon, magmukhang cool. Yun lang, yes, yung mukhang cool. Yun lang gusto niya. Maging mukhang cool. Ang tanong kasi, para kanino? Para kanino maging mukhang cool? Para sa sarili ba niya? Or para sa viewer na nanonood sa kanya? Minsan kasi ang tao kasi gusto ng satisfaction kapag may mga tao nakakakita sa kanila and na-appreciate yung ginagawa nila. Ikaw din naman, di ba? Yung mga work na ginagawa mo at yung mga bagay-bagay na gusto mong gawin, sobrang natutuwa ka kapag na-appreciate siya eh. Diba? Sobrang na-appreciate at may mga tao na parang tanggap kung sino ka at ano ka talaga. Pero si Sid Kagano, does he know na may mga tao na nanonood sa kanya? Does he know na may mga viewer na nanonood sa kanya? Does he know? That's the question. I think not. But the thing here, ang tanong eh, diba nung namatay siya sa kay Truck-kun, diba? Sa kay Truck-kun. Ang tanong kasi, of all the things that he may die, bakit sa truck? Diba? Of all the things na pwede siyang mamatay, bakit sa truck? Kasi sinadya niya, halatang sinadya niya tumalon dun sa truck eh. Halata yun. We might know that he might also know some tropes sa manga, sa anime, and he just believe it. He wants it to be true, and it becomes true. And it's literally na yung plot mismo, yung plot device, yung story mismo umiikot sa kanya after that, which is very cool. And usually talaga sa mga sa mga ganyang bagay-bagay, walang alam yung main protagonist sa sila sa ibang mundo sa New World. Tinan mo guys, sa umpisa pa lang ng opening ng as Eminence of the Shadow, ang sinabi niya, kung hindi diba, kahit anong training ang gawin niya, hindi pa rin niya matatalo ang isang atomic bomb. Kaya naman dito sa panibagong world, magiging atomic bomb ako. I am atomic, kaya nga doon lumabas yung gano'n na meme, gano'n na nga na part na yon. I am atomic, diba? So yeah, it is very cool and very Eminence of it. Eminence. Eminence. So yeah, in addition to that, like I said, diba? He is not a character na katulad nila Goku na gusto maging malakas, doing just for the sake of others. He is doing it for the sake of himself, maybe for the viewer, maybe it has a fourth wall na we don't know, but one thing for sure, 100%, he is doing it for himself. That the question is, di ba pagka sa mga isekai anime kasi, we usually, I know, it includes me, okay, we usually do insert. Not kind of insert na sexual way. What I'm saying is that self-insert, na yung nilalagay natin yung sarili natin sa posisyon nung mismo main character. We want to be the main character like in the isekai. The question is, can you self-insert to like Sid Kaganoe? The answer is no and never. Never ever. You can never self-insert Sid Kaganoe. Bakit? Una sa lahat, kaya mo bang gawin yung ginagawa niya na magkaroon ng dalawang parte sa buong buhay mo? Okay? Think about it. Meron kang part na parang gagawin mo lahat para maging perfect NPC ka. Perfect background character ka. Perfect na kung saan alam ng mga magulang mo, kaibigan mo, lahat na ikaw ay isang background character lang. At isang part na ikaw yung pinaka-cool at hindi kilala ng lahat. Diba? Gusto mo ng ganon? Na wala nakakaalam na ikaw pala isang cool at ikaw pala isang tao na kung saan ay napakalakas at kaya mong gawin ng lahat? No one like that. No one likes that. Right? Usually mga tao gusto lang mag-take ng credit. For example, niligtas na yung babaeng to, lalaking ito. They want to take credit at magkaroon ng at least malang value yung sarili nila dun sa taong yun. Magkaroon ng value to the point na makita nung tao na yun na he is the person who saved his life. Yun yung value niya. Without him, he might die or she might die. Diba? Or something na parang tinulungan mo isang best friend mo, yung kaibigan mo or kakilala mo na sagutan yung papel or parang sa isang bagay sa work or sa school. Magkakaroon ka ng value sa kanya to the point na yung taong yun is okay, itong taong ito, yung value na ito is tinulungan niya ako sa work ko, tinulungan niya ako sa ganitong part, he is important to me. People usually wants to be more important, okay, to feel important to others. And sa part ni Sid Kagano, he doesn't care, he just care about the ano ba yung kakalabasan ng dramatic effect, cinematic part ng kanyang plano. Take note guys. Kukuha siya, tingnan mo to, ikaw ba kukuha ka ng piano para lang magkaroon ng cinematic dramatic effect dun sa sewer? Tapos magpiano ka ng Winter Sonata para lang sa entrance sa isa sa mga babae na pwede maging part ng Shadow Garden? No, you will not do that. Usually mga main character, they just straightforward. Okay, gagawin ko to. Pak, straightforward. Ito yung plano. Okay, pak. No. Walang pakialam si Sid Kaganoe doon. Wala siyang pakialam. Ang pakialam niya kung paano magkaroon ng cinematic effect na ginagawa sa anime. I guaranteed you, he watch anime and he reads manga 100% sa mga ginagawa niya. Sobrang daming cliche na ginagawa niya. And that's why it is really good. So, di ba usually kasi sa mga anime, overpower isekai anime. Take note guys, sa mga overpower isekai anime, usually, sa first part, boring talaga yan. Sobrang boring talaga, 100%. Kasi nga syempre, ano magagawin mo? Overpower ka na nga, ganyan yan. I know it is interesting at first. However, pag tumagal-tagal talaga yan, sobrang boring na yan. And then usually ang gusto kasi ng ibang mga tao is yung mga underdog style na sa katulad Naruto, Goku, ayan, One Piece, ayan, ni Bleach ako saan mahina ka muna palakas ang palakas until na nagkakaroon ng interesting yung kwento kasi nga there is a progression na nangyari sa main character na talagang makikita mo na nag-improve siya, lumalakas siya, lalo siyang nagiging okay, nagiging maganda yung story niya dahil nag-improve niya eh. Yung improvement ng main character mo is nakakasabay dun sa improvement ng story, which is cool, which is good. That is, I respect it and it's cool. Yun yung usually sa isang story, sa isang anime, manga, yung pinaka typical na shonen anime. But here in Eminence of the Shadow, no. And usually sa isekai manga, you are already overpowered, you are already at the top of the top, you know all the spells, you know everything. It is just that super boring na to the point na wala ka nang ginagawang effort. Ganun ang ginagawa sa isekai. And the thing here, the question is it boring? Does he control his fate? Why everything he says come true? That's the question we need to ask. Diba? Ngayon ang question first is boring ba siya? No, it is not boring. Even though na overpower siya, katulad ng isekai genre, it is not boring kasi dahil sa mga dramatic effect na ginagawa niya. Yung mga cinematic effect na gusto niyang gawin, for example pa nga lang 'di ba? Ikaw, isa siyang main character siya, 'di ba, ng story na to, pero gusto niyo maging background character. Yung pag ano pa lang yung as a background character na usually nire-reject ng mga male na female protagonist, he done what a background character do. Nanginginig siya, tapos doon sobrang nginig niya, kinakabahan siya, nina-nervous siya sa pag-amin niya doon sa mga female protagonist na makikita mo talagang isang kwento, talagang female, talagang magiging protagonist talaga siya. Technically dapat nga i-reject siya. I-reject dapat siya kasi yun usual na nangyari sa background character. Kaya nga ginawa ni Sid Kagano yun eh. Kasi nga alam niya na pag ganun yung ginawa niya, nanginginig siya, kinakabahan siya, tapos aamin siya doon sa babae na pinakasikat sa lahat. Usually talaga i-reject yun kasi walang tao na magkakagusto sa isang sa katulad niya na parang sobrang coward tingnan, 'di ba? Pero ang problema nangyari, nagiba yung tono nagiba yung plano niya, nangyari. 'Di ba? Nangyari na tawag dito na tinanggap siya. Tapos ayun, yun yung mga isa sa mga bagay-bagay na aabangan mo sa story ng Eminence of the Shadow. It is not predictable, really not predictable, lalo yung main character na ginagawa niya. You will never know, even though it is very cliche na ito yung part na to, cliche ito kasi ito yung cinematic na nangyari sa mga bawat tropes ng anime. However, you will never know ano ba yung magiging result. Possible kasi na maging iba yung result dun sa in-expect ng main character. Sobrang iba. So, ang tanong is, does he control his fate? Actually, no, he does not control his fate. However, the plot is a simp. The story is a simp. The author is a simp. The writer is a simp for Sid Kagano. They are doing everything para maging cool at maging super badass etong si Sid Kagano. They are doing everything. I don't know ano yung pinakain ni Sid Kagano, ni Sid sa kanila. Pero itong plot na to, yung story na to, usually yung plot kasi, 'di ba? Usually the main character revolves around the plot. Okay? The main character uses the plot just to survive in a struggle situation. Talagang no way na manalo siya, no way na malampasan niya yung ganitong situation, but because of the plot they survive. Pero kay Sid Kagano, no way guys, Sid Kagano, he uses the plot just for himself. He uses the plot para sa dramatic effect niya. The plot revolves around him to the point na yung mga sinasabi niya na gawa-gawa lang niya, diabolic cult, demon cult, nagkatotoo na kung saan to the point na kahit nga yung naalala mo yung first episode na kung saan hinahanap nila yung kapatid niya, hindi alam kung nasan yung kapatid niya. Naalala nyo ba yun? Tapos pinoint out lang niya, inagis lang yung kutsilyo na parang slime na knife. Tapos nag-miss lang siya, pero nandun yung kapatid talaga niya. The plot is a simp. The story is a simp. The author is a simp of Kid Kagano. He is the person na talagang sobrang gigachad to the point na mismong story nagre-revolve around him para maging gigachad pa siya lalo. Sobrang ganun kalupit yung Eminence of the Shadow. Saan ka makakita na ganun? Saan ka makita ka na nun, diba? Then, okay, one of the questions na pwede nating i-answer din is the show wants him to look more cool and badass. And the answer is yes, 100%. So, is Sid wants more tragic happening for it to be more interesting? The thing here, di ba usually sa mga story, mas gusto nila na mas lessons tragic para at least mas cooler na dadating yung main character. Hindi lang yon. The more tragic they have, the more na mas struggle yung main character. And usually, nagkakaroon ng tension. Dahil sa tension na we are very worried ano mangyari dun sa main character na yun. Kasi may tension yung problem, yung struggle you know. And then, it is very satisfying kapag na-resolve siya in a good manner. And usually the main character doesn't want to have any struggles anymore, doesn't want to have any problems anymore. Usually mga main character gusto nila is okay na, pagod na ako, gusto ko na maging parang normal na lahat. No, for Sid wants more tragic happens. Sid wants more problems happens para sa ganun magawa niya yung mga cinematic at dramatic effect niya. Sobrang yun yung kailangan niya dan gustong gusto talaga niya. It will be more interesting on his part. It is very interesting on his part and he wants it. And as a viewer, we want it all. We want kung anong gagawin ni Sid. Because it is unpredictable. Okay, sabihin natin, yung tropes niya is medyo cliche. Yes, but we will never know ano ba yung magiging resulta. Sabi nga nila, it is the journey, not the destination. Yes, true. So, yeah, that's the thing here. It is very interesting. It will be more interesting kapag lalong mas madlalim yung nangyari. Katulad nung nangyari dun sa yung na kinidnap, nagkaroon ng hold-upan sa loob ng school. Alam mo, yung part na yun is very interesting, 'di ba? Kasi yung part na yun na kung saan siya yung una naging sacrifice at namatay doon sa buong school nila. Technically, hindi siya namatay. Alam naman natin kasi nga malakas naman siya and anything. Pero yung parang kunwari na namatay siya kasi nga background character siya, NPC siya. It is very interesting na nangyari yon, at least to the point na nagawa niya yung gusto niya as a background character. Sobrang tuwang-tuwa siya at mayroong ganyan na kidnapan na nangyari. Tapos siya yung unang namatay dahil nga gusto niya mangyari yung nangyari sa background character, and then after nun lalabas yung coolness niya. Siya na yung tatapusin niya sila lahat, mamatay na sila lahat. This is very interesting, boy. Very interesting. The question is, the writer same from him? Yes, it is 100%. It is the same for him. What is the excitement about the cliches done by Sid? It is unpredictable. It is unpredictable, boys and girls. It is unpredictable. Can we self-insert Sid, and does he feel lustful? The question is no. The answer to that question is no. We cannot self-insert to Sid. And Sid doesn't feel lustful. Sid doesn't. Okay, usually mga main character, they feel something about the girl. They feel something about the boy. So usually sa mga sa mga isekai, 'di ba? But Sid doesn't feel anything about the girls. Kaya naman hindi natin pwedeng sabihin na pwede tayo mag-self-insert. Diba usually ginagawa na ba mga tao dyan, mga nanonood, self-insert sa mga isekai protagonists? No, we cannot. Dito kay Sid, no, we cannot. Sid doesn't feel anything from them. Sid doesn't care from them. Sid just do whatever he wants. Okay? Yeah. Disagree. Just prove it to me. Meron bang point na parang naging lustful si Sid? No, he doesn't. He just, alam mo, na yung point nga na parang di ba, ni-reject siya ng babae sa mga female protagonist. Ngayon, nagkaroon sila ng agreement na babayaran siya. Yung pera, alam mo yung point na parang pumayag siya na parang maging pera na lang, maging siya sa pera para lang mapondohan niya yung niya, shadow garden niya. Alam mo ginawa niya dun sa pondo? Bumili ng upuan para lang sa cinematic and dramatic effect para dun sa pagpapakilala sa bagong recruit nila. Yes, he just bought some kind of super duper mahal na upuan at mga paintings at mga decorations para lang magkaroon ng dramatic effect or magkaroon ng cinematic effect sa entrance niya dun sa isa sa mga members nila. Anong tawag mo doon? Kung hindi mo matatawag na gigichan yun, ano bang tawag mo doon? Can you do that in real life? Can you do that? Dude, can you buy something na parang itong mga ipon mo, ibibili mo lang siya para lang sa sa mga upuan na sobrang mamahalin para lang masabi mo na yung cult mo, yung shadow garden mo, yung cult mo, yung grupo mo is very cool and very rich kahit naman hindi. Even though yes, it is in the background, pero in his mind, hindi sila rich nung panahon na yon. In his mind, okay? Kasi nga, syempre, diba, nag-iipon nga siya para sa shadow garden eh. Tapos malalaman niya yung iba mga members ng Shadow Garden nag-create na ng sarili ng mga kumpanya. Alang yan. Anyhow, next, does some plans of cliche of Sid fails? Example, yung confession part. Yes, it is. And the question is it reasonable for the main girl to accept the confession? That's the question. Ganito guys. The thing here is that, alam mo ba na lahat ng nangyayari sa Eminence of the Shadow has reasons. It is reasonable. It is. Yes, it is. Even though it is cliche and it is some kind of dumb if you think about it. But if you will think deeper and deeper, it is very reasonable. Example, di ba ni-reject, dapat usually yung nag-confess si Sid sa babaeng main girl, dapat rejected dapat yun, di ba? Kasi nga background character lang siya. Yung way ng niya, way nung pagkilos niya, yung nervousness niya, yung pagiging pussy niya sa pag-confess is very reasonable na dapat talagang i-reject siya sa way ng However, yung babae, yung main protagonist na babae, hindi siya na-reject. Bakit? Is it reasonable? Yes, it is. Sa perspective kasi ni girl, okay? She needs to confess. She needs to accept the confession. Okay? She needs to accept the confession para lang doon sa sa sitwasyon niya. Okay? She needs to accept the confession para doon sa sitwasyon niya. Napaliwanag naman yun sa which you need to watch. You need to watch. Don't want to spoil more, but you need to watch. Just think about it. Okay? And then the question is after na magkaroon sila ng ilang pagkakataon na makilala ang isa't isa dahil sa swordmanship, ganito and ganyan. Hindi lang yun, sa ibang mga babae din. Kasi mabilis nagkagusto yung mga babae sa kanya. The question is, why is the girls around Sid feel has a crush on him immediately? Not just immediately actually. There are some time na parang may gap naman and that is reasonable. That is reasonable on my part. I think this is reasonable kung bakit nagkakagusto siya. Unlike sa ibang mga isekai na walang reasons. Literally walang reasons. Nagkagusto siya kasi okay, kasi siya yung main protagonist. Nagkagusto kasi malakas siya. Nagkagusto kasi ganito, ganyan. I understand that different girls has own reasons and think na bakit nagustuhan niya isang lalaki o babae dahil nakita niya yung value nung lalaki o babae na yun sa kanya na makakatulong sa kanya. I understand yung part na yun. However, sa isekai hindi. Most of the isekai, okay, nagkagusto siya kasi malakas siya dahil siya yung bida. Ganun lang. Feeling ko ganun yun. Pero dito sa sa Eminence of the Shadow, different. Just think about it. In perspective ng mga girls side. Example, the girl that he confessed on, she was in love with him because Sid kasi makes her remember something to him and Sid appreciates her sword style. If you are in the shoes of the girl, it is super duper satisfying. It makes her or me so happy that someone appreciates something of me even though everyone else do not. At least someone in this world knows and happy with who I am and what I am proud of. Alam mo yung feeling na ganun? Sobrang satisfaction that someone that sees me that truly understand what I'm doing. Just think about it, guys and girls. Just think about it. Everyone wants that someone, at least one person, can appreciate our existence. And for her, that is Sid. Okay? Except for her sister. Except sa sister din niya na appreciate din siya. So, these girls fall in love to Sid not because he is cool or badass. Ito nga mga babaeng ito, hindi nila alam na siya si Shadow. Hindi niya alam na malakas itong di ba? They just fall in love with him on how he is as a background character. And itong mga little interaction na to, it makes the girl happy. It makes everyone happy. Ako din naman ma-happy. Yung mga small things talaga it makes us happy, di ba? And the girls feel more important and valued more. Usually, these girls are the main protagonist that should be falling in love with the main protagonist na talagang sobrang badass, sobrang cool, sobrang galing. But no, here in Eminence Shadows, they fall in love in the NPC na si Sid as a background character, which is hindi naman super badass. Ang badass si Shadow, hindi naman si Sid, di ba? Never ever na fall in love dapat yung main character sa ilang story sa isang background character. No. But they feel Sid na binavalue sila. They see the value to Sid. They see value from Sid and knows about them. And then Sid appreciates them. Diba? Okay. So, ikaw ba naman diba, ano mo yung part na parang niligtas ng isang main protagonist na babae? So, ikaw ba naman iligtas? Alam mo yun, iligtas ka ng isang NPC. Iligtas ka ng isang lalaki, hindi ka ba ma-in-love? Syempre ma-in-love ka, diba? Okay. So, you understand. You understand naman yung point ko, diba? Yung point na parang kailangan, hindi mo kailangan. Usually, these girls fall in love with Sid in a reasonable way. They are reasonable, super reasonable. Even though hindi naman siya nakikita na parang super badass. Hindi siya yung main character na nakikita nila. And just Sid doing just NPC things. Just background character things. And the thing here, yung mga bagay-bagay na yung mga little things na nakikita ng mga main protagonist girls sa kanya is nangyari sa real life. Think about it, guys. Think about it. You can see those characteristics na nakikita ng mga main protagonist girls na to sa real life mismo. Some people might think why a good-looking girl dating a guy that is not a caliber on her own. Tama ba? May mga babae na talagang sobrang ganda tapos nung dinidate nila or meron silang ka-shota or ka-jowa na parang hindi on par sa mata ng ibang society, hindi on par sa mata ng ibang tao, na kung saan meron silang parameters na pagka maganda dapat pogi din dapat yung jowa, ganyan. May mga taong ganun, basura yung ganun mag-isip pero yun nga, may mga ganun tao kasi na mag-isip and then they are questioning why bakit yung itong napakagandang babae na to, napakagandang lalaki na to dinidate yung ganitong klaseng lalaki or babae. What do you think, guys? In real world, it is not always being cool, okay? It is not always. It is important. It is very, very important to respect and literally appreciate the girls or boys and make them feel they are important. And that is why some of the good-looking girls or boys that you can say as a main protagonist on their self dating an NPC guy or a background character looking guy. That's the reason why. As long as they see some value that will help them. Example, nakita lang yung value na masipag tong lalaking to, matyaga tong lalaking to, or matyaga tong babaeng to, matyaga tong masipag tong babaeng to. They see some value on them na kung saan they want it, na ma-feel nila na parang may crush sila or ma-feel nila na gusto nila yung value na nakita nila sa lalaki babae na yun, then they will have an intimate feeling to them as long as they see some value na kailangan nila or they want na meron sa kanila, di ba? And all of these guys, boys and girls, happening just because of Sid setting up as a background character trope. Okay, just think about it, guys. Just think about it, boys and girls. So if you will ask one more example is the thing that Sid jumps on one of the strongest girls in the academy just to block an attack from an enemy. Just think about it. She is one of the strongest girls in the academy, boys. So why did the girl fell in love kay Sid? Is it because just to save her? Dahil yes, oh yes. But anyone can do it. Anyone can sacrifice themselves. No. Logically, think about it. Who will save one of the strongest girls in your school or in your place just to die on top of that? Who wants to die for the sake of the girl who you knew that she is the one of the strongest? Will you ever die to a girl that is already strong? No one will do that. Never ever will do that in your life. Am I correct? And that is why you cannot self-insert with Sid Kagano. One of the reasons why, diba? You can never self-insert Sid Kagano kasi as a background character na ginagawa niya, you will never do that in your real life. If you know that the girl is so strong, you will not sacrifice your life just to save her because you know that she can defend herself. And you want your life, you want your precious life. You will never sacrifice your life. We have only one life. We only one life, right? But Sid do it because he thinks he is an NPC. Tingnan mo yung mindset na meron si Sid eh. Yung mindset na meron si Sid, he is an NPC. He is not the main character. He is just the NPC, which a normal NPC will do. Just die right off the bat. In every game, in every anime, in every entertainment media, movies, NPC usually dies first. Think about it, guys. Think about it. Good boys and girls. And everything of it is like a fate itself devising a plan for Sid. Okay? Everything is like a fate itself that is devising a plan for Sid. One thing for sure, the author or the writer is sim to sim. Are the girls into him? Is the girls just like Sakura? Yes. Yes, that the girls are into him. However, all the girls here, my god, are not like Sakura. All the girls here are the main protagonists of itself. They can have their own anime and become the most strongest on that particular anime. They have their own trope and they are strong. They can live their own and they are actually they are a strong independent woman. Lahat sila strong independent woman. They can have their own anime and be the main character of their own. Hindi sila katulad ng ilang mga isekai protagonist or isekai na parang yung mga harem na kung saan nandiyan lang sila, walang ginagawa, or parang liligtas ako ng boyfriend ko, liligtas ako ng na main protagonist ko. Example niyan, yung mga babae sa character sa Sword Art Online, makikita mo yan 100%, diba? Yung iba dyan parang background na literally wala nang ginagawa. Sword Art Online, hindi lang Sword Art Online sa smartphone na anime ata, ganun din, na isekai lang yan, lintik na yan. Hindi katulad dito sa Eminence of the Shadow. Mga babae dito may silbi. Lahat sila meron malalakas. Lahat sila can live their own. They are independent woman. So, what about the animation, sound design? Is it good? Sus, my god. ASMR Atomic. Hindi ko lang alam kung hindi mo magustuhan yung ASMR Atomic na yan. Sobrang ganda ng sound design. Animation wise, no. Kinda decent. Decent lang animation niya. Hindi siya ganong sobrang godly na sobrang UFO table on level. Puro, lalo yung uling part na para sparks na parang sword style. That's cool, but one cool about it is that yung parang lumilipat-lipat sila na ibang direction, ibang lugar, tapos parang wala lang. Tapos kahit sa mga ordinaryong mga lugar, lumilipat sila, tapos naglalaban-laban sila. That's cool. That's cool. But yung thing na parang yung cool doon, yung part na parang yung pinakakwento ng laban nila. Pero yung animation wise ng action nila, just decent, okay lang, walang problema. Pero yung part na ginamit na rin niya yung crowbar, yung story ng laban nila, yun yung maganda. Yung story ng laban nila yung maganda. Kung saan, yung lumilipat-lipat sila lugar, tapos yung Just nag-crowbar siya. Sobrang angas, boy. Nag-crowbar. Nalaman mo yung level nung difference ng power nila. Doon mo malalaman talaga. It is very cool. So, the thing here is the plot also seems for me. Yes, the plot revolves around this man. Usually, di ba, yung mga katulad ng sinabi ko, usually the main protagonist revolves around the plot. For the sake of the plot, the main protagonist wins. Here, the plot begs to his badass. Pagiging badass niya, it revolves around him. Everything that he do affects everyone and anything. Sid is free and can do anything he wants, and plot just walk around it. Unlike sa iba na because of the plot they win, because it is plot why they need it, diba? They are just a peasant by the plot, and the plot did not care about them. But here, the plot begs for Sid. He is so powerful, even the plot itself make him sim from him. Sobrang lakas niya ni Eminence of the Shadow Sid, to the point yung plot mismo umikot sa kanya. So, Eminence of the Shadow, is it a serious anime? Seryoso ba? Serious anime ba to? Yeah, the question is Eminence of the Shadow, is it serious anime? Okay, think about it, guys. Think about it. If we exclude the mind and the monologue of Sid Kaganoe, everything happens in this anime is crazy serious shit. Government corrupt, one of the puppeteer is in the background, priest that is delusional and wants to be more powerful, a fake organization, terrorism happens everywhere. Everything happens in this anime can and already happen in real life. And this is crazy shit. War, fighting, more political issues and manipulations, abusing of power, and the characters are playing 5D chess. Meanwhile, our protagonist is playing snakes and ladders. Whoa. This needs to be more badass, more. Yun, alam mo ba ginawa nung main protagonist? 'Di ba? Sabi ko nga, 'di ba? More badass pa yung ginawa niya. Kumuha siya ng piano, have the moonlight sonata in the background, and in this particular sewer, and then have the introduction of a girl who is one of the main girl that is connected to all of the governmental and political issues, and one of the person that needs to be part of this 5D chess convoluted situation. Sid just want to do some badass and cool things. Like I said, everyone's playing 5D chess. Meanwhile, Sid is playing rock, paper, scissors or snakes and ladders. Chill, dude, chill. The plot itself making him more badass and more badass. And then I think Sid sleep with the plot or the story himself. Even the background story are related to him and makes him more badass. Even though in Sid's mind, sa mind ni Sid, woo, badass, woo, para siyang chimpanzee na parang parang gusto niya yung cool stuff, woo, cool stuff, badass, more, woo, para siyang, gaga, parang chimpanzee gano'n, no? Pero yung mga tao sa paligid niya, talagang super duper political issues, pwedeng pang Game of Thrones yung serious anime na tayo. Typically, anime doesn't make sense for the most part. Actually, I'm saying most of the anime as a whole doesn't make sense. Okay, so the question is, the Eminence of Shadow reasonable makes sense? Okay, nakakayaman sabihin, everything makes sense nga. Katulad sabi ko kanina, if you think about it deeper and deeper, it is more reasonable and it is aligned sa kinikilos ni Sid. Okay, even though this is just snake and ladders to him, or rock and paper scissors to him, and to others, this is just a minimum at least of 5D chess playing. Sid just doing everything as cinematic as possible. He is cringe, yes, he is very cringe. He is the edgelord, yes, he is the edgelord. But if you will think on how he thinks, then it will be more reasonable. And this is so funny that he does not really know what really is happening. Yun yung pinaka-funny part doon. Hindi niya alam kung ano nangyayari talaga. He just does what he does, and he just do what he does. Wala akong masabi kundi he does not know what is the end game of what he will do. Hindi niya alam kung ano nangyari dun. For example, nagawa niya na yung part niya. Hindi niya alam ano yung resulta ng ginawa niya. As long as he pull off the badass, cool looking scene, dramatic effect na gusto niya, and then he is finished and satisfied about it. He does what he does, and then he never know what is happening on the bigger picture ng ano ba yung bigger picture ng ano niya, yung ginagawa niya, di ba? Hindi niya alam. What do you think is the story without Sid? Is it interesting? Is it funny? Is it serious? Without Sid, happenings happen in this world. Para siyang para siyang Game of Thrones, sabi ko nga, para siyang Game of Thrones na nag-happen sa paligid-ligid. Kung it will be so more serious, super serious kapag wala si Sid. It will not be funny, it will be super serious political series 100%. So the question is, does Sid struggle? Okay, so bad. Okay. So, in a bad story, it can be boring if hindi naman, di ba, na nag-struggle yung main protagonist natin, because our main protagonist never ever struggle anymore. Hindi nga siya pinagpawisan dun sa laban niya sa dalawang pinakamalakas dun sa buong country na yun. Na kalaban niya. Hindi siya pinagpawisan. Never ever siyang pinagpawisan. Okay, folks, we need to think outside of the box, okay? Even in One Punch Man, Saitama has a mental issues, and that is a struggles of my main protagonist. Here, may struggles is Sid. Okay, may struggles Sid. He struggles on how the plot make him more badass and cool, and how paano niya ma-pull off yung mga cringy, cool looking, dramatic effect na events o situation na gusto niyang i-pull off. Yun yung problem niya. Yun yung kailangan niyang i-watch out, at yun yung dapat nating wait, or yung parang huwag nating palagpasin kung magtatagumpay siya o hindi. This is unpredictable actually. Katulad nga nung pag-confess niya dun sa babae, hindi niya akalain na ma-accept siya. Kumbaga, akalain niya talaga dapat ma-reject siya. Yun yung usual kaso hindi Hindi siya na-reject. Never siya na-reject. Kumbaga, in-accept niya siya on who is it. So the question is, what about the action? Is this a shonen anime? The action is kind of mid. The narrative of the action, the story of the action is cool. Guys, at the end, he uses crowbar nga. Literally crowbar against a Super Saiyan 3 red-haired girl with a big Excalibur sword, together with this elf super high caliber and the fastest and the strongest war goddess girl in the world. Dalawang pinakamalakas sa buong buong mundo or buong city, sa buong lugar nila. Nilabanan niya, crowbar lang gamit niya. They thought they can be on par on him, but not. The narrative that went from point A until the end of the narrative of the action, pack to pack fighting. Oh my god, it's finest and cool. Yeah, the action animation is mid. Yung parang sparks na, but the story going to that action is very cool, and how they fight, that is happens even the usual hours sa Philippine daylight. Ay nako, ibig ko sabihin yung parang usual hours, parang normal lang na nangyari sa bigla lang susulpot sila, naglalaban sila, boom, tapos lilipat na kagad sila. That's cool, that's very cool. This says that you will never know what will happen next. Maybe you will see on the sidewalk na lang naglalaban sila, then boom, nawala na kagad sila. The last sequence of action and being badass, saying that this anime is unpredictable on how they will pull off his being badass. Okay, ganun talaga yun The more complicated the things here, the more intricate the story is, and the more cooler and badass he is. The more cooler he is. Sobrang cool talaga. He's not a good person. He's not a self-insert character. He is just being cool itself. Not a story about love. This is not a story about conquering the world. This is not a story about peace. This is not a story of fighting big guys and save the day. It is all about the story of being an eminence of the shadow. He is literally the eminence of the shadow, and that is it. And this is a very cool anime that you need to watch. I cannot say anything bad aside from the animation ng sparks ng wala, okay na yun. Yung kwento, the being reasonable about this, this is very cool. The plot itself revolves around him, and this is very cool and super badass na story na talagang you will make fun. Talagang talagang matutuwa ka habang pinapanood mo to. You will never be bored. You will never be bored. I guarantee you, you will never be bored. Yes, there might be some people that they do not want Eminence of the Shadows, but I know, I am one of those people na sabi mo, hindi mo lang kasi naiintindihan ko ano yung pinapalabas ng Eminence of the Shadow. Yes, I am. But I will respect kung ano yung sasabihin nila na ayaw nila Eminence of Shadow kasi cringe, kasi ganito, ganyan. I understand. It is cringe. You're just touching the surface of Eminence of the Shadow. You're just touching the surface. I would say it, okay? You're just touching the surface of. You need to make it. You should be more open-minded. Ayoko namang sabihin na maging open-minded ka para maintindihan mo siya. Ayoko namang sabihin, pero but I will respect it. I will respect it. I will not say it, but I will respect what your decision. But I am satisfied, super satisfied na natapos ko ang Eminence of the Shadow. I just finished it actually. I just finished Eminence of the Shadow and I love it. I super love it. And hopefully magkaroon yung season 2. Ay, meron pala season 2. Yes, that's season 2 guys. Napanood ko yung trailer na one time eh. Alam niyo yan, napanood niya din yan. So the question is, do you love it? Yes, I love it and I want it more. Do you hate it? No, I do not hate it. What do you think of it? Please let me know in the comments below. Meron ba akong naiisip na parang negative sa anime na to? Wait. Just think about it. Let me think about it. Aside sa action, animation, soundtrack is cool, yung ASMR is cool, everything is cool. I cannot say anything bad actually. I cannot say anything bad. I'm just thinking how deep yung story nung Eminence of the Shadow. Yes, one more thing, parang yun nga, the story itself seems forced and I think that's kind of lame. But that's cool as well. That adds up the coolness of Eminence of the Shadow. So I think that is a net positive for me. Net equal, that's positive for me. So yeah, what do you think of it? Sa tingin nyo ba na Eminence of the Shadow is boring, not interesting? Ano ba sa tingin nyo? Sa akin, it's cool, it's good. Sa tingin nyo ba is it is not good or ganyan? But I will rate it as 8 out of 10, 8.5 out of 10 at least, minimum if ever. I will rate it 8.5 out of 10 as a minimum. Pwede ko siyang i-9. Sobrang cool. However, this is just season 1. We are just touching the surface of Eminence of the Shadow. So we still do not know the whole story of it. So see ya for season 2 guys. Thank you so much for watching and leave a like if you like this video. If not, if you disagree, please let me know in the comments. Let's have a discussion. Maybe I just thinking of something else na parang medyo hindi siya, it makes sense. Please let me know. Thank you so much for watching and have a nice day. Bye bye.